Hi everybody, it's Danielle with Inspire Me to DIY, and it's Saturday, so it is a craft day, and I have a great project for you. I know if you've seen some of my posts this week, I have been excited all week about this because it came about in a really odd way, and let me explain. Remember last week when we made the plant stakes out of wood pieces that are called, no, of course I won't remember, hold on. They are called grade stakes, and I guess this is what you stake out when you're going to build a house to get the grade of the property. Well, for $6, you can get 12 of these. Really nice wooden stakes. They're about an inch by 1 by 2s. So I got done painting this last week, and they were all setting out, and I started just kind of like putting them together and making something. And let me show you what I came up with. These are the grade stakes that you want. There's no top or bottom of this box, so it's just held together by this piece of strap. But and these are 18 inch. Now they come in, I think, 12, 18, and 24, and I think there's even the 36. But these 18 inches are almost a little too big, and I could have cut them down, but the 12 inches were way too small for this project. And let me show you what I have planned. First of all, I looked all over Pinterest for the colors that I wanted, because I'm thinking, crazy hair, y'all. It's Florida, so I have this crazy hair. But I've been looking for the right paint color to go in. This is my dining room, but my living room, it's all one big room, and the colors kind of blend together. I wanted them to not clash with each other. So what I had come up with on Pinterest was something called Stardew and something called Trade Winds. If you look that up on Pinterest, both of them look so pretty. And when I bought them, they look completely different from what I saw on Pinterest, but I did wind up liking one of them. This is like a test thing, but this is the Stardew, and it's not near the bluish green that I wanted. It was like gray. And then this, and they probably don't look too different on here. Oh yeah, they do. This one is the Trade Winds, and this is the one that I went for. I really like this color. So when you go to Lowe's, you don't have to buy a quart, because they're like $13, $14 for a quart. But if you buy the little sample, they're only $5. And if you buy paint a lot, like acrylic paint, like the little bottles, if you got this much paint from those little bottles, it'd be a lot more than $5. So this color sample was perfect way to go. And I got the outdoor paint because I might want to, when I get this done, I might want to put it outside. I'm not quite sure yet. Or I might sell it. So if it's something you really like, I don't have a price on it yet, but it might be something you want to buy. So I started out with a wood round. It's just a real thin piece of balsa wood, and you need this to glue your pieces together. I have found my center mark. This is a 14 inch, so I found my center mark, my 7-inch mark, and that's what I need. I've painted all these ahead of time because it took a long time. They all needed 2 coats, and they all needed to dry in between. Let me get all my stuff out of the way. You're going to need a big area to work in because this thing is huge when it's done, but it is so pretty. What I did last week when I started laying everything out, and I want the good side down, so I don't think it really matters on this one, they both look about the same, is I started just putting them together around like this, and I made a starburst out of it. So let's see, and I kept going around just putting the ends together like a puzzle, And the reason you want the good side down is this is going to be the back of your piece. So once I got this all the way around, then I thought, let's add some dimension and put them in between. Look at that. Oh! I got so excited when I did this that I thought, wouldn't it be great if I put a mirror in the middle? Perfect idea. Okay, so I go to Michael's, I go to Joann Fabrics, no mirrors. And in fact, the lady at Michael's says they don't even carry any type of mirror anymore, which I thought that was kind of odd, but okay. So luckily Hobby Lobby had them, but the biggest one they had is 12 inches, which isn't near as big as I wanted for this piece. For the money, because the one at Hobby Lobby was $8, but it was 50% off. So what I'd really like is a mirror about this big, which would be maybe 18 inches. And I could buy them but online, but they were super expensive. So I thought, you know what, I'll just go with this and we'll see how it works. Let's see, good side down. You will need 16 of these stakes. Move. There we go. And I'm just kind of dry fitting them right now because we're going to glue all these in. And this is the part that's going to get a little scary for me because I did not test any of my glue. I'm really hoping that the glue I have is going to work. See how big that is? I kind of had to move back from the table because it's taken over the universe. I have a fan going over there because it's Florida and it's hot. Okay, so I'm going to move that up just a little. And I'm going to start gluing this. But I'm going to start, I have E6000 and I have Gorilla Glue. So we're going to try it just to see. I'm going to try the E6000 first just to see. But I'm going to take the secondary ones out first. And set them right here. You need a big dining table like I have because this thing kind of gets out of hand as far as size. So you need a big space to work. Okay. So I got those out and we got our primary. I call them primary because those are the ones that are the going to be the shortest ones, but those are the ones you put on first. So that's why I call them primary. Almost like primary and secondary colors. And I want to glue this whole thing. So I'm going to put my finger right here because I know I want my glue to go about right there. And E6000 should work because it's made for wood and glass. And I'm going to put a healthy amount on there. Whew, it smells bad too. And I'm going to push that right down. Now it's slippery. It moves around a lot until it starts to dry. Okay, I'm marking my spot. It's so funny how when you see different things or you're working on one project and it evolves into another project. That happens to me a lot because I'll see something and think, isn't that gorgeous? I have seen these mirrors, and in fact, where was it? I saw one, I think it was Kirkland. I saw one similar to this. It was for outdoor use, and it was like $129. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it was close to that. That's a lot of money. For this, I have 6, let's see, 12, 14, and then whatever this disc in the glue was. I got this disc as a whole set of a lot of discs. I didn't mark with my finger. Okay, so I don't remember how much that was, but it was fairly cheap because it's just a very thin balsa wood. But for under $20, you can make this. Okay, got those 4 on. how beautiful is this? I know I'm still doing my Mother's Day series, but this would be a great gift for Mom. I think she would appreciate it, especially if you did it in the colors of her home and surprised her with it. She probably would love it. You know, Mother's Day is next week, and I have a really end of Mother's Day project, put my finger right there, that any mom would love, and especially me. So, so I'm going to make this one for me, but you could easily make it and personalize it however you want for your mom. Okay, so that, it's still pretty malleable, so it's moving around quite a bit. I know this is a silly way to measure by where your finger is, but hey, it works. Okay, stuff is pretty strong smelling too. It smells like that. I'm gonna put this on for a minute so I can re-zhuzh my glue, because I kind of squeezed it from the middle, and something you don't want to do, especially like when you're working with paints and stuff. But there, I got it back. It smells like that dry cleaning fluid, which is kind of, whew. All right, so I'm going to stick these in here, and I'm going to measure again by my finger. Suppose I could get all technical and measure it, but there's no need. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't figure in the cost of the paint, which was another $5. So what did I say total? Probably around $25 to make this, but still, try to buy it for that. And find it in the color that you want. Okay. I gotta remember to put the good side down. Really, these steaks weren't really bad. I went to 2 different Lowe's. The one Lowe's that I went to over by my office, their steaks were a mess. They didn't come to a point. They were kind of like a twisted point, and they were gouged and just a mess. So I didn't get those. The Lowe's, I was trying to reach this. The Lowe's over by my house, on the other hand, had these steaks, and they were very nice. So I'm thinking whoever cut the other ones, they need a class in wood cutting, because it was pretty bad. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is turning out so good. All right, I'm trying to work away from me so I'm not leaning into, where's the good side? It's that one. So I'm not, I don't know. I'm not leaning into my work. I did that when I was painting. Made sure I painted over there before I came in, because I had all my steaks laid out. Last thing you want is to like lay into your paint. Makes a mess. This is going pretty fast. I mean, it's been around 10 minutes and we've got this much all ready. I mean, I'm glad I didn't wait to paint it, because it took me all morning to paint this. So we would have been here for hours watching paint dry. Not good. Hey, Cheryl, you love this? I love this. A lot. Oh, but the smell of the glue, wow. Patty, you finally caught up with me. I'm quick, let me tell you. It's hard to catch up with me. Half the time I don't catch up with me. Goodness. All right, last, oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love that a lot. I might make a couple more of these. In fact, I might make a couple more of these to sell. So I'm thinking if I have $25 into it and then just a little bit of labor and shipping. Shipping would be the thing that's going to cost. All right, so I kind of have to hold this down for a bit because it, to pick it up and flip it, it would all fall apart right now. Let me show you, let me get over here. Let me show you the mirror that I got. I was really happy to get this. And it's got a beveled edge on it. This is what I got from Hobby Lobby. There's my chandelier. But look at that. Wow. I don't know if I'm gonna flip it over because I want to glue this right on that wood disc so it will, there's a lot more surface area to glue it down. This is beautiful. It almost looks mid-century modern, like something the Sputnik from the 1950s. I think that would be so cool. This is beautiful. I'm loving this color. I'm really glad I got it. Okay, so let's see. No, it's still pretty movable. Maybe that fan on there will kind of help it. I got this little bitty fan for $5. It's got a little stand and everything. At Walmart, I have one on my desk. I have one when I do this. It's like cheater glasses. I have them like in every room. So it's like, you need a fan. I was going to, if you've seen the posts where I painted my lanai ceiling, I painted it like a turquoisey green, and I can't remember the name of the color, but I was going to paint this that color and hang it out there. But then we're working on a fireplace for our house. We're building a fireplace, not a working fireplace as real fire, but more of as an electric fireplace. So I don't have to build a real chimney. So that, we're kind of in the process of that right now. I've got lumber all over the place, but I'm thinking of putting this right on my fireplace because I'm going to build a recessed panel in the chimney part that has electrical hooked up to it. So if we ever do want to put a TV right there, it can hook right up there and you won't see wires all over the place. So I kind of need something to cover that up if I'm not putting a TV up there, which this would be amazing. I know, I love this. Oh, are you dry? Can I move ya? Probably not. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna move it this way. Nope. Nope. It's still really wet. So who knows how long that will take to dry. But you know, I'm kind of liking the disc underneath and this on top. Maybe kind of, sort of. No, because I put the bad side of the sticks this way. So we're really going to want to flip it. But this is the whole project entirely. I will send pictures, Pat, because I'm going to take pictures all along the way because I'm just so excited about this. It all started with my son and I had built an outdoor sofa last year. And we used 2x4s, 2x6s. I mean, this thing was built, but it was not comfortable. Even though we angled the back a little, it still was like, very uncomfortable. So my husband and I looked all over and finally found a sectional sofa from Amazon, $600 and some. At Walmart, that thing is over $2,000. And it's like, really? I mean, it's beautiful and it's very comfortable, and I've actually taken a nap on it, so it's very comfortable. But we tore down the sofa that was there. I had all this lumber just piled up, and plus I had some lumber in the garage. And I looked at that, I'm like, you know what? I bet we could build an an electric fireplace. with this. So a friend of mine that's helping me build this, we took the inventory of the wood, and he's like, all you're going to need is basically plywood. So he went to get that today, and we're hoping to get started on it. Me working during the day, I can only work on it in the evening. So he's going to help me out with that, which he is a blessing, let me tell you. I love this man. So I'm pretty excited about that, and when I get that all done, I get to decorate it for Christmas. I mean, if you know me, my middle name is Christmas. I love everything to do with Christmas. I have 8 Christmas trees. I mean, I go stark raving crazy at Christmas. And one of the big things I wanted to do with this fireplace is hang Christmas stockings, because yes. So I'm super excited, and already thinking of art to put on my fireplace. So I don't think I'm going to be able to turn this out. No, it's still very pliable. Be able to turn this around during this live. I'll have to do it later, because otherwise, let me try it. See if I can move it. No, it's still lifting up in the center, and I don't want it to all fall apart. So you can see why I said you can cut these edges down. Now you can cut them so they're all the same, but I like the Starburst pattern. I think that is so cool. So I will definitely let this dry, glue my mirror on, and show everybody pictures. I'll probably do another live video showing you the whole thing. So if you like this project and you want to see more of my stuff, hit the little follow at the top. If you're already following me, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because this is going to be my full-time job when I retire. So I'm pretty excited about it. So if you're already following me, I thank you a lot. I will see you live most Saturdays and Wednesday nights. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Thank you so much, ladies, for chiming in. Appreciate a whole bunch. Talk to you later. Bye.